everyone, welcome back and thank you for joining me for another adventure here in Final Fantasy XIV. We are about to continue on with the next of the Yok Huy crafting quests. So, the quest here is known as Still as Stone. So, they seem pleased with how work is going. Your work thus far has been greatly appreciated, Claire. Each time I look upon our progress, I am impressed anew at everyone's diligence. In fact, we have already moved on to our next step, building the stonemason's workshop. It will be essential to restoring the breathless altar to its former grandeur. Each stone that has swept away must be made again, in the traditional Yok Huy fashion no less. Such is the way for all of our ceremonial spaces, and since transporting so much stone from Warlord's Echo would only result in broken bricks and sore backs, the workshop will be our most vital project yet. I have entrusted its construction to a skilled mason named Gizohor, and work was proceeding apace until a certain incident occurred. I have yet to hear the details, but it seems progress has stalled. I mean to go and speak with him, and would be grateful if you could accompany me. Might be easier to solve whatever problem awaits us if we tackle it together. Okay, so we are back here, and it really is cool, like, this little space. I like that they are adding, like, little spaces. Like I said, they don't have to be really big, but it feels like they're adding more to this world every time I come here, so that's nice. So, yeah, it's still a mess here. Who would have thought the snow would have been that destructive? Must have been one hell of an avalanche. Here we are, Claire. This is Gizohor, and as you can see, he is distraught. My words do not seem to reach him. I know not what has happened, only that he is intent on leaving. Perhaps a softer voice than mine might soothe his fright. Might you give it a try, Claire? No, this is too much. I must leave. Apologies for ignoring you before. I was panicked and barely aware of my surroundings. I should probably explain why. While I was going about my task for the day, I caught sight of one of the snow spirits. It pranced about playfully and approached, then pelted me with icy magic. I managed to flee before I was impaled by a frozen spear, but now I have seen the extent of their wrath. I cannot risk my life working here. I mean, you can't blame him for that. I warned everyone to be wary of the spirits, but it seems I failed to convey just how dangerous they could be. And while I understand Gizohor's fear, this attack only emphasizes how crucial it is for us to complete restoration of the altar, and for that, we need his expertise. Claire, would you come with me to Warlord's Echo to help convince our Mason to return? There must be some way to sway him. Yeah, I mean, if I was asked to do a job but later found out that, I would literally be risking my life, yeah, I would have second thoughts too. I can't really blame the guy for being upset and wanting to leave. So, yeah, buddy, you should have done a better job informing them just how dangerous this job was gonna be, so it's kind of on you. I remember you. Apologies, but if you mean to convince me to climb back up that mountain, I must refuse. Yeah, this is important. All of Ukupacha depends on it. All of Ukupacha? I know the altar and the ceremony are meant to appease the spirits, but... I understand now. If I was taken by surprise so easily, others might be as well. That is what we work for, do we not? To restore peace to Ukupacha. Yes, I understand your point. Yet the very memory of that terrible moment sends a chill down my spine that keeps my legs firmly planted here. I understand your feelings, Zorgar. I feel them too, yet the Torgor was courageous in the face of all that, and so must we be. The Torgor? Ah, the one who lived in the mountains before the avalanche. Yes, she once told me that the spirits had been there since ancient times, and wrought calamity upon any who dared to encroach upon their home. When our forebears settled here, they were battered by avalanches and snowstorms, until they performed the pact for the first time. Ever since, the ritual and the altar it is performed upon served as the foundation for a peaceful coexistence with the spirits. The Torgor bore that responsibility alone for many years, keeping disaster at bay. Yet she is with us no longer, and someone must follow in her footsteps. I must follow. You take on this burden, even knowing full well the danger it poses. The Torgor would have wanted it this way. When she would descend from her home, she would stay with me. I treasure each and every one of those memories. You really must see how Ryokor, Tareth, and the other spirits frolicked during the ritual. You'd never think they could just as easily bury us all under a hail of snow. The pact is all that protects us from that fate, and soon I shall be its sole inheritor. Though I am young still, perhaps it's time to begin looking for a pupil. Oh, I know, it could be you, Farafir. Haha, I jest. That was our final conversation. On the way back, she suffered that terrible accident. Had we kept the memory of the pact alive in Warlord's echo, had we maintained the roads leading to and from the altar, then Torgor may still be with us. Her loss was a tragedy of indifference. Yet the memory of her devotion gives me courage. That and the presence of Claire, who so bravely stood before Valley Garmanda. Claire? That Claire? Oh, you've heard of me. You traveled from across the salt and risked life and limb for Toral, and if you can do that for us, I should not balk at doing the same. But I am no fighter. If the spirits were to attack again, what would I do? Hurl a few rocks at them? I don't think that would help. So, yeah, flee to Warmth. You'll be safe there. Maybe they'll stay away from a place... I mean, there's no spirits, so yeah, they would probably stay away from a place called Warmth. That indeed may be the wisest course of action. The spirits would be loath to enter a warm room, and their will may falter upon seeing so many Yok Huy gathered together. I think I can manage with that. Very well. Very well, Far Rafier. I shall return to the hands. Yet before I do, I must confess something. I was so flustered during my flight from the spirits that I dropped my most important tools. They are lost to the snows now, and I fear I cannot work without them. Of course, I saw that coming. Well, you can see to that, right? Surely a set of stonemason tools, chisels, and the like, crafted by your hands, will serve as a fine replacement for what Gizohor lost. I can provide you with all the materials you need. I would be in your debt, Claire. Once you finish, please bring me the tools, and I will get to work as soon as I can. Okay, so Master Mason tools. That shouldn't be hard. Okay, there we go. That was easy. So at least we have an idea of what's coming. What do you have there? Might I have a closer look? What do you mean? Like, you know what it is. You asked me to make it for you. Aha, this is masterful work indeed. Even better than what I had before, in fact. Valrafier was right to put her trust in you, and I will follow suit. Wait, that's a her? How can you tell the difference? Now I should make good on my promise and get back to it. The workshop I build shall be worthy of these splendid tools. Seriously, like, how do you tell the difference between man and, like, male and female here? Nothing is more encouraging than seeing an artisan so eager to test his new equipment. Thank you, Claire. I must return to shelter to attend to my own work, but please stop by for a chat whenever you have a free moment. Seriously though, that's a female Yok Huy? How? Like, how do you tell? I can't tell the difference. I am overjoyed Gizohor has returned. His absence would have been sorely felt. In fact, I'm beginning to think his ordeal was a blessing in disguise, for he works with even more zeal than before. Was even able to tell a story of my time with Dr. Torgor, and in doing so, give her the chance to lend her strength to the present. Nothing could make me happier. Well, yay! Okay, good to hear, I guess. Oh, we get to see the upgrade? Oh, look at that! Now that we can make traditional stonework here, we can use it in the buildings we repair as well. And with each brick we lay, we draw one step closer to completion. The pattern you see are among the oldest used by our people. Many depict scenes of us living side by side with the snow spirits, and making them has been quite the educational experience. I only hope that Torgor is proud to see the progress we have made. I shall continue to work and learn for Torgor's sake. I encourage you to do the same, Claire. Hey, construction of Mason's work has been completed, allowing for the creation of traditional Yok Huy stonework. Yay! That worked out well. Okay, so we're up to trusted. Yeah, we already know this. Yay! Access to a wider selection! So what do we have? Oh, okay. Orchestrion roll. A tradition for trade. The Pelu merchants have been quite helpful in procuring the necessary supplies for our work here, but they like to trade in more than just coin. They have expressed great interest in traditional Yok Huy handicrafts. Their interest is so great, in fact, that our usual artisan is quite overwhelmed by the demand. Perhaps you could lend him your expertise. You can find him in Warlord's Echo, and please hurry. I would rather not have our helpers collapse from overexertion. Okay, a few tools short of a toolbox. Okay, facing a dire tool shortage. Ah, Claire, just the woman I wanted to see. We have a shortage of tools at Mason's work, and I was hoping you could help store up our supplies. This is rather an urgent task, as I would rather not have everyone idle for too long. Go speak with the supervisor at Mason's work to find out exactly what we need. Romance by the Stone. Okay, requires someone skilled at herding absent-minded apprentices. One of our younger workers is off on an errand that has been gone for some time. He is capable, but tends to get lost in his own thoughts. I suspect this is to blame for his current absence. I have need of his help elsewhere, so if it is not too much trouble, could you find him and give him a solid poke to get his mind back on track? Alright, so I think it'd probably be easier to go through here first. This mount always makes me smile. Even if it is kind of creepy, I think it's kind of cool. Alright, so where are we going? You're the one helping us with new tools. I'm glad to have you. We didn't expect so many eager hands to join us, and now we have to make them productive, so let's get right to it. We need hammers and lots of them. Luckily, there should be more than enough material in this crate. Well, getting straight down to business, huh? So it's not too difficult. Kind of boring, really. Finished yet? I hope so. Our workers are getting restless without a task to keep them busy. Alright, chill. Like, keep your hair on. Ah, these will do. These will do splendidly. I'll pass these around straight away. Oh, that was quick. I don't get it. If these tasks were so important before, why was it only left to one Yok Huy? Like, why not recommend, like, just even a handful of them to come help her out. Wouldn't that have been better? Because now they're kind of left scrambling like this. Bayargar sent you. Good, good. Truth be told, I'm not certain how far behind I am. All the more reason to get started right away, eh? Most popular of late are candlesticks adorned with traditional Yok Huy patterns. If you could craft me some using these materials, that should keep the Pelu Pelu merchants happy for a while. And if you need more, just take them from this crate. Very accommodating, these Yok Huy, aren't they? Okay. Oh, we just crafted one? That's a surprise. Finished already? Let's see what you have then. Ah, these will trade well. Much appreciated, Claire. This takes a huge weight off my back. All that's left is to pack this up along with what I've made earlier and deliver them to the Pelu Pelu. I hope we can depend on your help when they come to trade again. I'm sure we will. At least until we're done with these quests. I can't imagine it'd be very comfortable living in a stone city like this. Or a stone village, however you want to see it. But yeah, I imagine it would be very uncomfortable. Like, can you imagine just trying to go down to sleep at night surrounded by stone? And the bed itself is probably made out of stone, so yeah, I can't imagine. I don't think I would be very happy living among the Yok Huy. Alright, so it's right in here where the paintings are, the murals. Ah, I see. So this goes like that, and then that goes like that. Okay, captivated apprentice, deep in thoughts. Let's give him a quick poke. There it is. What? You snuck up on me. Why did you do that? Bayargar told you to look for me? Oh my, I completely lost track of time. The structure here caught my attention, you see. I thought maybe I could learn something by studying it. Do you feel it? The majesty which radiates from these very stones themselves? Their patterns are intricate, yet without a hint of oscillation. The superior craftsmanship has ensured that their beauty has not faded, even after so many years. Oh, there I go again. I could speak of these for hours still, but I had best return to Bayargar. Thank you for reminding me. Just teleporting back. I'm not wasting time just flying back. Okay, so let's go turn these in, and I think that should be it for this round. When our artisans craft a thing, they draw upon our long history and generations of wisdom passed down from our forebears. I knew you would do honor to our deep-rooted traditions. Interest in our craft seemed to grow by the day, so I expect the merchants will be back, and when they arrive, I hope you'll lend us your skills once more. With the right tools in the right hands, everything seems to be back on schedule. This is among the largest projects I have ever helped oversee, and there simply are not enough experienced stonemasons to meet our demand, so we've begun teaching the new volunteers. Such skills are not learned overnight, as you well know, and every mason worth his salt has his fair share of worn-down tools to thank for his mastery. What you made us today will be put through its paces, you can be sure. If we need more, and I have a feeling we will, I hope we can count on you again. Thank you for finding my young worker, Claire. He returned to his duties not long ago and was quite apologetic. He is young and inexperienced still, but his skill in stonemasonry is plain to see. His boundless curiosity is doubtless to thank for that, but it also causes him to become entranced by the constructs of our forebears. Given our long lives, I normally would not be concerned about such things, but we have the snow spirits to consider, and they will not wait while we remain idle. Thank you for bringing him back to his senses. Whew, okay, so that is another quest down, and we're making good progress for the next one already. But anyway, I think that should be it for now. Thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and be seeing you again soon. Bye.